Are there any example stories? And has that helped companies to create a maybe more productive workforce or a productive cohort for Gen Z, hence staying more and kind of more happier employees?
Sure. I mean, there are, definitely, there are organizations. I know, I've read, I don't have first-hand experience of having conversations, but organizations like SAP, some of the Salesforce businesses, they have gamified knowledge sharing, right? Where
So how would it work? Yeah.
so it would work in such a way that if there is, so there are many portals, right, in most of these guys where you can post your challenge, right? That this is the situation that I'm facing with this client. Anytime somebody offers a valid suggestion, right, they get points, right? If that suggestion has been implemented, then both the person who's implemented and the person who is who is given the suggestion, both get add-on points. And in the end, see, gamification for outcomes is the most obvious thing.
Yeah.
But what organizations have started doing is gamifying for actions, right? It is gamifying for lagging indicators or gamifying for leading indicators, right? I've seen organizations create, reward, great recognition. I won't say reward, recognition around performance feedback, around coaching and mentoring, saying people who take mentors under their fold, right, get in their performance evaluation, they get a certain weightage based on number of people whom they mentor, right? I have seen in organizations, I remember reading about this in Tata Motors, where in their performance appraisal, they have built in the leadership competencies, and how you demonstrate and champion those leadership competencies also goes into your performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is a gamification tool, right? It is you're saying based on performance, there is a leaderboard. Depending on where you sit on the leaderboard, you get certain rewards, right? It's as much a gamification tool as anything else.
But that would require you to, without the details, but require you to, on an ongoing basis,
yes,
have a tally or a score that keeps going
exactly
down.
You're bang on. That is why I was saying that it's about leading indicators.
Right.
Yeah, there is a constant checkpoint. Right. I can't remember the organization, but I remember attending a session when I was in one of these conferences from a French company. I think it was called 360 Learning, where they had created a system in which anybody who is a certain level and above could take any aspect of the business. Suppose they made a very good presentation to a client, right, in which a particular situation has been, or a particular project flow has been discussed, and the client has approved that. They created a system in which you and I, suppose we are managers, we can put that presentation, drag our presentation from our PPT into the learning system, create notes, right, annotate various parts of it, convert it into a video and upload it. And the minute I upload it, I get reward points for creating content, because that content is worth gold more than anything else that I buy externally anywhere, because it is real. It is a person from experience, and it's something that's of real value to 30 other people who are selling to, clients. So I have seen great gamification around actions and not outcomes.
So that's more collaborative kind of a gamification experience, right? Where you and I have to we have a vested interest of helping each other, and we get rewarded for it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. Then, of course, there are, you have the Duolingos of the world, and, who are standout examples of, of gamification, of getting you to say that, or if you look at airline points, they will tell you have 37,000 points, but what they will tell you below is 3,700 points to move to gold. right? Where they are motivating you and pushing you to choose that airline over the others. And right below it, it will say tier benefits.
Right.
So you're constantly salivating about the next tier benefits. And therefore, every time you'll say, you know what? There is a direct flight by Air France, but if I take Air India, there is one stop, but I will get 4,000 points. And if I get that 4,000 points, I'm that much closer to gold status. Let me choose that, right? And therefore, those kind of elements, you will actually, if you look for gamification, you'll find it everywhere, right? We've been doing it. We just don't know that it's called gamification.